I'm going to give it a few minutes here because not everything is kicking off at the same time. We got people joining on YouTube, people joining on LinkedIn, people joining Twitter, Periscope, Instagram, all of that stuff now. But I think it should be ready. So, hello, welcome. My name is Tucker Johnson, and I am with Nimsy Insights. And we do these live pop-up streams every once in a while, just because they're fun, just because they're engaging, and just because it allows us to really follow the latest trends. Like, let's jump right in and talk to something. So today I realized that Twitter Spaces is a thing. And for those of you that don't know about Twitter Spaces is Twitter's, like, essentially their voice only social platform that they are using, and it's kind of a response to Clubhouse, and that's kind of why I wanted to talk about it today, because I've been doing a lot on Clubhouse, and not as much as I used to, not as much as I should be doing, but yeah, Clubhouse and I have a relationship now. Let's just say, and Twitter is late to the game on this, but I can't help but wonder if when Twitter comes out with Twitter Spaces full on, what's going to happen to Clubhouse? What's going to happen over there? Because right now, Twitter Spaces is only available to a select number of users. It's not a beta, but it's not an invitation only like Clubhouse. But essentially, the almighty algorithm decides who's worthy of getting access to it or not. And I went into my Twitter, and I don't have access to it. But Nimsy Insights does, because Nimsy Insights Twitter has quite a few more followers than I do. So let me just pull this up here so that you guys can all see what I'm talking about here. Bam, 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 bam. And I've got my handy dandy iPhone here. Nimsy Yellow is the color to go. Bam. I'll bring it up on screen here so that we can all see it. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to go through this together. I'm going to get this out of our way too. No, I'm going to leave that up there. I'm going to leave that up there so people can see what we're talking about here. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to do this together. We're going to go through Twitter Spaces and see what we can find out. Wow, why am I all the way down at the bottom of the screen? Hey, look, there's me. We're going live. So the first thing that you're going to want to do, this, and by the way, this is the only thing that I've researched so far, but you're going to want to hold down on the tweet icon, hold down on it, press it, and you see this purple thing here down in the corner. We're going to press that. We're going to leave it on that, and this is going to walk us through it. And once again, I have not done this yet. I started to do it, and then I thought, let's do this live. That would be fun. So follow along. Who can speak? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, start my space. Let's get you set up. Allow mic access. Yes. Share captions. I am all about accessibility, so we are definitely going to be sharing those captions. Oh, is this it? I thought this was going to be a much longer live stream. Is this all I have to do to set up Twitter Spaces? And also, okay, no. What will I talk about? I imagine if I click here, what should we talk about here, guys? What should we talk about? Let's say trying out Twitter Spaces. Exclamation point, done. And yeah, I guess this is it. So we have a space right here where people can join. So hey, if you're watching this, I don't know who's watching this because I didn't announce that I was doing this, but if anyone's watching this, jump on over to Twitter and come on in here. Let's see what we can do. See if we can get any speakers or listeners in here. Let's see who's online right now. Let's see if Renato's online. Renato, invite. There we go. And I guess this is it, guys. When in doubt, though, we can always go over to Clubhouse. Oh, Clubhouse doesn't like us recording their stuff, though, so we're not going to go over to Clubhouse. So there you have it, guys. I guess I'll play myself out here. I thought this was going to be a much more interesting live stream, and I was going to show everybody how to do Twitter Spaces. Oh, here's what we'll do. Hey, Karen. We have Karen joined as a listener. That is awesome. All right, Karen, you are saving this. You are saving this whole production. I'm gonna invite you up to speak, Karen. So the functionality looks like it is a lot like Clubhouse here, where you have a stage. From what I understand, you can have up to. I'm gonna turn that music off too. From what I understand, you can have up to 11 people on stage. Karen, how are you? Oh, my mic was off. Karen, how are you? Uh-oh. No, I can't hear her. Moment. Can you hear me, Karen? Karen. I'm gonna have to do this. Well, the stars might not be aligned today. Oh, I know why. Because I'm connected over here. Mm-hmm. Let's do this. Let's mute that. I'm so sorry, Karen. I don't know why you're not coming in here. We'll try one more thing, and then we're going to call it a day. Because this is just silly if people are watching this. Oh, Catherine. Catherine, you guys invite to speak. You guys can talk to each other. Keep yourselves entertained. Okay. And here's what we're going to do. I am going to disconnect my phone here. So you won't be able to see me, but we'll be able to hear people. Or we'll do this. All right. I can hear you now. I'm just having technical difficulties here. There we go. Can you hear me now? Hi, Karen. Hi, Catherine. How are you? I'm trying to do this.
Actually, because I'm watching you on LinkedIn, which was where I thought of trying it for myself. So I came onto Twitter and I apparently don't have access to Spaces, but what I did have was access to yours.
Yeah, this is awesome. I'm trying to do the super high tech production here, and as usual, I'm ending up holding my microphone or holding the phone up to the microphone. So that's okay. That's all right. Oh, Alexander, we got Alexander here too. Oh, I'm gonna hop off for a second, guys, and see if I can get us connected again. But I'll invite Alexander up to speak.
It's fun to play.
Oh my goodness.
Well, hey, it's random, right? At the top of your LinkedIn feed, and you just give it a go. I'm one of those who doesn't have access to Clubhouse because I'm Android. So the idea of Twitter
I
Spaces
know
is
my
appealing.
my invite is still waiting. I have to come see you and give you an old iPhone or something.
We had it for a second, guys.
What's happening? That's fun.
There we go.
All right, Tucker, are you coming back or are you giving up?
I'm here. I'm here. All right, we are completely set. We have everything's working. You guys are on screen. By the way, I'm recording this, so I need to legally tell you that. But I'll probably turn it off. We got it to work, guys. Do either of you have the option to start a space on your own?
It looks like I don't because I just tried.
Oh.
That's why because that's what I was doing. I was going into Twitter to look to see if I could, and all I could see was yours.
Well, so here's the good news is from what I understand, from what I've been reading, is the people that they're rolling it out to, the way that they're selecting it is if you want it to be rolled out to you, you need to join other people's Twitter spaces and come up on stage and speak. And if you do that a couple times, then they'll activate it for you. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I've been hearing. So you're doing that today. So maybe you'll get an invite soon.
Oh,
So
yes. One more thing to do. One more thing.
One more thing, Catherine. We were just Catherine, we were just talking about you specifically in a multilingual meeting today. Because we're talking about the events. You and I have a meeting next week, and we're going to talk about that. But for those of you that don't know, Catherine here is just all over the place on social media. And what we were talking about,
yeah,
you used to
Karen
run
knows.
the Paperly. Is that what it was called? The Paperly account?
Oh, so many years ago.
Yeah.
Oh no, but it still happened. I've seen it. Some other people still do it.
Yeah. Oh, it wasn't that long ago because I remember you were posting stuff from Nimsy when Nimsy first got started about 3 years ago.
From
So
Paperly?
I think so. No. What? Well, you're doing a lot of
It's been
stuff.
years. Yes, I do.
She is doing a lot of stuff. Let's not let her minimize all the stuff she does.
Right. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Women in
no.
Low and her own business, her localization business, tons of stuff going on.
I don't know.
Hey, don't talk about me.
Well, hey, you're up on stage. We'll talk about Renato.
Yeah,
Renato,
much
Renato
better.
just came here. And we have another
Well,
person
he can
joining us.
talk for himself, can't he?
Renato could talk to a tree stump until the tree stump walks away from the
Yeah,
conversation.
I'm a pretty good talker, but I think he'd have me beat.
We just got done doing a on-site down in Santa Barbara 2 weeks ago, last week, and so I got to spend the whole time with Renato. Oh, we can't talk shit about you anymore because you're speaking now. Hi, Renato. Welcome to Twitter Spaces.
Am I speaking?
You're speaking.
Alexa, shut up.
Ouch. Ouch.
I was talking to the other microphone.
The other smart device.
What is this stuff?
This is Twitter Spaces. Twitter Spaces is basically the answer to Clubhouse, and frankly, what I expect to take over Clubhouse once it's rolled out on a wide scale. But it's audio-only social networking, all from the comfort of Twitter.
Well, it's audio only except for you, because as usual, you're doing your video on LinkedIn. Or
Yeah, I gotta be
It's
different.
like-
I gotta make an if I'm gonna make an ass out of myself, I want to do it on video, not just on audio. So
This is interesting. I was listening to a BBC podcast, and they were talking about how big Clubhouse has become in the Middle East because it's audio. There's no recording. There's no nothing. So there's no record of what is being talked about, and people
Supposedly.
feel free to supposedly. Not yet. People feel free until the NSA starts recording everything, right? So that's an interesting. It's so funny because
Well,
I have
it's also
this feeling. I'm old, and I remember back in the late 70s, early 80s, there used to be this party lines where it was a number. You dialed a 300 number, I think it was, and you would join a
Really
chat.
old. You're very old.
Don't come out, Karen.
I must be way decades younger than you.
I actually never joined. I lived in New York at the time, but I remember the advertising all over. Join the party line, and people would join rooms and talk like we're doing here.
Well, this is a bit more strategic or something than random party lines, isn't it?
well, not today. It ain't. I seriously saw the button and I was like, I'm gonna press this button, but I'm gonna do it live. And so thank you guys for being part of this experiment.
Okay.
I'll let you go. Unless anybody has anything to talk about. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you on Clubhouse. We'll see you here. I'm gonna look into hosting some stuff in this area because it seems worth it to take advantage of our Twitter audience.
Can you do the magic of hosting it everywhere at the same time, like you do? Clubhouse.
We are everywhere at the same time, Renato. Sorry.
Watch your language. What's the name of this thing? Spaces. Which meets Facebook, which meets LinkedIn at the same time.
It's too much. I've tested it. It's too much. You got to pick a pony and ride it. I say as I'm going live, just like 6 platforms at once. But all right, guys, I have a meeting starting in 10 minutes. Thank you for being part of the social experiment. Catherine, I will see you next time I do anything opening my phone. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Bye, Tucker. Bye, Renato. Bye, Catherine.
See you soon.
Outro. Thanks, guys.